Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the BYU versus UCF college basketball matchup on Wednesday, March 13th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK. You get 15% off all of your purchases. Of course, we have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls, people looking for that one-on-one style service. We offer those products. They're just not available at the website. So if you make big bets like I do, go ahead and text the number you see on the screen. But let's get to this one. It's BYU against UCF. It's Big 12 tournament action. BYU with the first round bye. UCF advancing to this game with a big win over Oklahoma State in a game that was tight at the beginning and, it was okay at halftime. But boy, they opened up that second half, and it was all UCF. And I tell you, if the game went another 20 minutes, UCF would have won by even more than what they won by. It was an impressive performance. Of course, UCF's first ever Big 12 conference tournament today. BYU's first ever Big 12 conference tournament game. So, a lot of teams that were first timers in the Big 12 playing in Tuesday's action. Cincinnati, UCF, so all got their feet wet. Now BYU getting their feet wet as well. Of course, we'll see Houston coming up as well. I believe that's tomorrow. But the thing is, with UCF 3-0 in neutral site games this year, and BYU 3-0 in neutral site games as well. We know BYU's been pretty much lights out this season, and I think been one of the more underrated teams because they play in the Big 12, and it was seen like a West Coast Conference team that was moving into the Big 12. Of course, prior to that, BYU was in the Mountain West. They also played as an independent for a while. But for the season, BYU averaged over 82 points a game. UCF just in the 71 points per game range. UCF was actually slightly better defensively as far as points allowed go and shooting percentage against. BYU was a little bit better from at guarding the three, but significantly better shooting percentage and shooting the three as well as from the free throw line. So we look at the last 5 games, UCF scoring just a little under 69 points a game. BYU at that 77% mark. Of course, they had that win at Kansas. They've won some very, very big games. 44.5% from just regular shooting, 31.4% from beyond the arc. But UCF, even the last 5 games, slightly better from the free throw line, slightly better from beyond the arc. But defensively, UCF also guarding the perimeter very, very well, guarding shooting from the floor very well. Maybe a little tighter than people think, and I think the first half of this game is probably going to be pretty tight once again. When we look at the meetings this season, back on February 13th, it was BYU 90-88 in a close one. And then the prior game to that, BYU 63-58. So both games within the number that we see here. And I think this game probably going to be pretty tight as well. I think both these teams, the style that they play, as we saw on Tuesday, sets up well for UCF for tournament style play. And for BYU, we know these guys are killers in tournaments. I like the way BYU plays this season. I think that they're going to mess up a lot of teams in the big dance. I think they probably win this game. I think it just might be a little bit tighter than the odds makers have it. I'm going to take UCF plus the points, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and it'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.